Okay, so hello everyone. I give you a tutorials in the video right here. Um, the tutorial about how to make the VR camera and export that into the APK file in Unity. So I encourage you to use the Unity 2019.4 and you can use any kind of the build like build 15, build 20, build 40 is okay, yeah. But Unity 2019 will be working really well. So here is a scene in Unity after I import one 3D model into the scene. For sure that you can multiply those 3D model to make a nicer scenes, okay? And then we will try to create the VR camera. To create VR camera, you need to download the Google VR for Unity package in the github.com that I showed you last time. Drag and drop that package into the assets folder of Unity, and Unity will ask us that if we import everything. Click import everything. We will be waiting for a few seconds. After import the Unity package, we see that in the assets folder we have Google VR folder here. So now we can start to set up the VR camera. To set up the VR camera, we need to find in the Google VR folder one sketchfab named GVR editor. So I've typed in here GVR editor, and there will be, you will see one sketchfab here named GVR editor. Drag and drop that into the hierarchy. So we have that GVR editor sketchfab. So the GVR editor emulator sketchfab here, it's not sketchfab, but it's about the game object. Sorry, the GVR editor game object. You drag and drop that into the hierarchy. So this GVR editor game object will turn the normal camera into the VR camera. Okay, so now if I click on play, you can see that our camera is just moved somewhere too far away from the 3D model. You see that? So it's weird, right? To fix this problem, there will be one trick like that. We right click on hierarchy and to create an empty game object. Rename that. Let's say I will rename this one, we call camera rig. Then I drag and drop the main camera inside the camera rig. So now the camera rig is the parent of the main camera. Okay, so come back to the main camera inside the camera rig. We check on the right side the inspector. We need to reset all the position, rotation, scaling of our main camera to 0, 0, 0. So to do that, you can click on three dot here and reset. So we have everything in the transform section here. Will be reset to the 0, 0, 0 position. So from now, if we want to move the camera, we need to move the camera rig. Okay, we move the parent of the main camera. So now I will try to move the camera rig here to the position that I like to put the camera in the scene. So let's say I will try to put the camera somewhere on the staircase, let's say. Maybe from around here, I guess it's okay. So now if I click play, and if you press and hold Alt buttons on your keyboard, and you can move the mouse, so you can look around in the scenes like a VR camera. You see that? Yeah, here we can see all around the building right here with moving the mouse and press and hold the Alt buttons on the keyboard. Okay, just look like that. Alright, So this is the way that you can create uh, the the VR camera inside Unity using GVR editor. Okay, so now you need to export these scenes, I mean these 3D scenes of this building to APK file. So you click on File, View Setting. It will be open the view setting window here. We choose Android to switch the platform to Android because we will export for Android phone, so that's the reason why we choose Android. We click on the Add Open Scene to add this scene with the building into the list right here. To click Android and click Switch Platform. Wait a few seconds and Unity will switch these scenes into the Android platform. Done. So the scenes already transfer to the Android system, but we still have some more setting to do. You click on player setting. It will open the window for player setting. So in the player setting right here, we go down to at the end of the player setting. Open the XR setting at the bottom. Click on virtual reality support. And in the list of the virtual reality SDK, the list is empty right now. Click on the plus button and choose Cardboard. We choose this Cardboard because we will export for the phone and we put into the Google Cardboard to view that, right? If you export for Oculus or some other thing, here, Daydream headset, SMD or Oculus, so we can choose them also. But we will stay at the Cardboard for now. We also go a little bit further, come to the other setting, open it. We see the Vulkan right here. This is the renderer named Vulkan in Unity. We don't use that. We click on Vulkan, click on minus button to remove that. Okay, it's done. We already remove the Vulkan render machine. So we go down a little bit right here. We see one option called minimum API level. So this is the place that you can choose exactly which Android versions of your smartphone, which Android version you are using. You can choose exactly that, or you can choose some lower versions of the Android system, and it will still working well for the new Android system. Let's say I can try to export into Android 4.4 KitKat right here by default, because I have very old Samsung Android phone, so I choose Android 4.4 KitKat here. But if you have much newer version, you can choose some other version here and try to export in some Android version that it will be working well for your phone. Sometime when you export to Android 4.4 KitKat and you install to the very new Android system, maybe the application will not be running. So at that time, try to export to some higher version. Let's say Android 10, Android 11 here. It should be working well with your new Samsung or new Android system. So now I choose Android 4.4 KitKat, and that's all. You just can close the player setting here and then click on build buttons. So you're going to click on view button, you choose the play to save app, and here is the APK file. We can save it in this folder, name it Squid Game VR, and save. Good luck, and I would like to see your final versions later on. Thank you.